rescue air cushion was misplaced by just a few millimeters. I fell hard from a height of 100 meters, but I didn't feel any pain. The little girl in my arms was saved as well. I was grateful to still be alive, and I went to greet the girl's parents, but they acted like they couldn't see me at all, leaving the scene in a hurry. Just as I was confused, I suddenly heard someone calling my name from behind. A man and a woman were standing below, looking up at me. I hurriedly told them to leave the dangerous area. Right at that moment, I saw my teammates desperately trying to save someone, and the person lying on the ground was actually me. The two figures in black quickly introduced themselves. They were envoys from hell. I had heroically died while saving someone, making me a once-in-a-century righteous soul. For the next 49 days, they would escort me through hell to undergo 7 trials. Only by passing all of them could I earn the chance to reincarnate as a human again. Before I even recovered from the shock of my own death, I was sucked into the portal they opened. In the passage to the gates of hell, there were countless souls waiting for judgment. There was also a third envoy responsible for my case, their leader, Jack. For 1,000 years, he had never lost a single case, because he only defended righteous souls. As expected, due to my special status, I was granted priority to start the trials. The first trial was Laziness Hell, presided over by King Chujong, where those who wasted time were punished. If judged guilty, they would be thrown onto a millstone in the Nether River to run endlessly. Any slowdown would mean being crushed into nothingness. Even if they fell into the water, they would be devoured by river monsters. But during my lifetime, I worked tirelessly. The Mirror of Karma showed scenes of my hard work. Even when rescuing small animals, I always rushed to the front lines without hesitation. Everyone watching was moved, but when King Chujong asked why I worked so desperately, my answer made the 3 envoys extremely nervous.
돈 때문이었습니다.
뭐라고? Money?
Money was seen as a false god in hell. My answer infuriated the king. If the envoys hadn't stopped him in time, I would have been thrown into the river to feed the fish. The captain defended me fiercely, saying that I worked hard. Because of money, although money isn't everything in life, you can't survive without it. Besides my firefighter job, I worked part-time at a restaurant on weekends, cleaned bathhouses at night, and even drove a taxi after midnight shifts. I worked this hard for my sick mother and for my brother studying to become a judge. It wasn't that I worshipped money. Money had always controlled me.
그 돈이 아니었다면 그의 가족은 지금까지 살아있지도 못했을 겁니다. 돈은 김자홍에게 전부였던 것입니다. 돈이라는 잘못된 신에게서 죽어서야 벗어날 수 있었던 이 가련한 김자홍의 지친 영혼만이라도 조광대왕님께서 부디 따뜻하게 품어주시길 간청드립니다.
Finally, after the captain's defense, King Chujong declared me innocent. Then we entered the second trial, the Hell of Lies. The judge, King Taishan, appeared as a child. The mirror revealed that I had impersonated a fallen colleague to write letters to his daughter and had always lied to my mother in letters. I hadn't returned home for 15 years. Letters were our only communication. But in every letter, besides carrying words to my mother, everything else was a lie. I had no girlfriend, but I wrote that I was happily married and had a child. I worked myself to death every day to earn money, but I claimed to be an executive in a big company and that making money was easy. I didn't go home because I felt ashamed, but I blamed it on being too busy with work. King Taishan believed the evidence was solid and sentenced me to have my tongue cut off, but my defender argued, there are many like me in the human world, forced to lie to their loved ones. They call them white lies, to keep a child from knowing her father died.